What is up, kids and cubs? Welcome back on the Wolverine 114, and today we are playing some more Bloodstained 2, Ritual of the Night. Love this game. Played some of it last night. Had a great time. Finished out the, or not finished, but we got the laser upgrade. We got the, what's it called? Laser upgrade. We killed a dragon. We killed technically two dragons. We killed the double-headed dragon who was doing like the cat dog thing. And then we killed the was it Helldrake? Something? I don't know. I stumbled on another dragon and killed it. And then we also fought the thing on the train. So yeah, we're moving on to the next area. It's gonna be fun. Let me just pop it over here, boot up the game. I am excited. And let me fix delay while I'm out. Excuse me. I love this game, like, honestly. Probably one of my more favorite games. Not in, like, my top 5, maybe top 10. I don't know, it's really fun. Like, I can't stop praising the controls and the fluidity of the game, mixed in with the combat and some of the more challenging aspects. I'm loving it. The artwork and the music definitely is just fucking badass. We're in the Hall of Termination. I've got to figure out where I need to go next, because I don't remember. I remember basically saying that, like, I need to go here, but I'm stopping for tonight. Because then I needed to watch a show with my mom. Because we're catching up on that before my episode comes on. So, right, so we're at this part. What was up here? Something I can't do yet. Right, because I need, like, the Key of Celeste or something. Alright, here's the area I need to go. Is it a boss area? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's see what we got. They're throwing just boss after boss at me at this point.
What took you so long? Well, now that you've tasted the power of so many shards, I presume you're ready to join me.
Oh boy. I didn't think we were here. Alrighty then.
You presume wrongly. I'm here to keep my promise to you, and nothing else.
Oh boy.
What promise?
You really have forgotten then? I swore to you that I would stop you if your Shardbinder power ever manifested itself against your will. You made the same oath to me.
Please! You think I wield this power unwillingly?
I do. I've known it since our meeting on the galleon. There was a moment when I saw a flicker of the real Jeeble beneath all that hate.
Jeeble. It's such a weird name for, like, the big bad. But, ah well.
Fool! I've had enough! If you want to stop me, you'll have to do it by force.
Oh boy.
Next time, obey.
So is this just, like, the first time I fight this guy? Or is this, like, the time I fight him? I don't actually want the answer to that, but just... Whoa, hello. Oh. Ah, stop throwing killing me, damn it! Ah, crap. No. Oh, crap. I meant to go down at an angle, not straight down. Ah. I don't even know what he's saying at this point, but fuck you. Oh god. I'm not exactly doing great here, but you know, we're thriving. We're not actually. Nope. Nope. Because I know in Castlevania, there's usually like multiple times that you fight Dracula. So, I'm wondering if this is like that. Where it's like, this is the first time we're fighting. It's not gonna be the last. I literally just footstooled him. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Sure. Nope. Oh lord. Okay. At least that was simple enough to dodge. Nope. Itch. Honestly, he's not even the hardest boss I've fought. Like, I got him. Just a flicker. What is that? Fulfill your promo. Is it done? I doubt it. I doubt that's the end. Because where's Bale?
Right thing, Miriam. Thank you.
Is it over?
We did what we came here to do. We stopped Jeeble.
But the castle is still there. The demons.
Yes, but Dominique and the church can take it from here.
You think so? I have a bad feeling about all of this.
So do I.
What would you have us do? It's out of our hands now.
Perhaps, but
Game over. Huh? What? Is that like the bad ending? Like... Huh? I'm... Is that the end? Really? Hold on, I need to, like, look this up now, because, like... Huh? Okay. The game over ending is obtained by proceeding normally through the game and defeating Jabel in the Hall of Termination at the first opportunity. Towards the end of the fight, the moon in the upper right corner of the arena will turn red, hinting at more to come, but Jabel will be dethroned. Yeah, and then, yeah, we saw that. The true end. The second ending is far more involved. Yeah, no, there's a lot more to this. Okay, so gotta go back to the underground sorcery lab. Okay, and then it'll create a new boss in the cathedral. I was like, that was really lackluster, but it's because it's not the true ending. Okay, so, oh no, wait, that's where I get the reflector ray. And it'll open up the way to a new boss in the cathedral. Okay. Before I read on too much further into that, let me, fix delay, and then, where's the nearest save room? To the right? Okay. So we're going to because I was like, that was not enough to be dagger expertise. I was like, that was not enough to be like the ending to this game. And it's not. Oh, I think I see what I need to do. Let me kill these enemies first. Yeah. So now nope, that's not what I want to do. I don't know why. Not only did I see that and know that's not what I wanted to do, but then like I even selected it. Ow. Fuck you. Damn it. Ah. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah. Okay. Damn it. Then up here, closest I can get it, and then jump. Okay. Guess there's nothing up there. Okay, well, first of all, let me save, because this is where I'm supposed to be. I think they said something about heading down left, but I didn't read too into it, because, again, don't want spoilers, I just want to know what I need to do next. Ah. Who's this guy? Can I do anything with that? I don't think so. Oh, I'm putting markers. I don't want markers. I was wondering what that little thing was. It's a marker. Maybe it was up and to the left. This is definitely a thing that I need something to do, probably. Ah! Yep. The book killed it. Let me... just until I get to where I need to go. Because I know I need the reflector ray for whatever I need to do. I'm not sure what I need to do. Hi, kitty. Aha! Here's the thing. I knew there was more reflector ray areas that I'd seen, just didn't realize that was what I needed them for until later. Oh! Got a capacity upgrade. Didn't even see that there. That looked like a weapon. Yep. Not one I can use. Boing. Okay, so... oh. Aha! New area, new weapons, awesome. Or new enemies. Yeah, no, weapons. I mean, probably new weapons too. I did just find one. Okay, well, ow. Can you not? Thank you. Didn't go far enough. Okay. Treasure hunter. 100 chests. Cool. Capacity up, awesome. And then... go. Ow. Oh, I need to kill those things. Awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me explore this area first. Ow! Oh god. Oh, hello. I got sponge cake. No! Okay. Okay.
Scrumptious.
There's markers on the food that you eat, and so I'm wondering if that means that there's something for eating all types of food. Oh, that's how you ring the bells. HBO. No. Ta-da. Oh yeah, I still have that armor that I can make. That I haven't done yet. Ah! Ah! Asshole! Where's my tricky tower game at? We should play sometime. It's been a little while. How you doing, Clovis? Oh boy. Cheers. How you been? Ah! These things are annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna go down. Ah. That's so horsey. Ow, he kicked me. Oh, killed him. Then living behind an editing and shit. Man, editing is a whole thing that I should do, but I don't. Mainly because I don't. The softwares that like people have recommended me for editing don't work for me for some reason. And so I just end up not editing. Premiere's the best, but it's overpriced and slow now. Yeah, like... Like, I learned editing on Final Cut Pro X, because that was what my school had, when we took the class that taught us editing. And, like, that was real, like, easy and smooth and fun, and, like... I loved that, but it's really pricey. And I definitely can't afford that. But then, like, people have gone to me like, well, try DaVinci. 'Cause it's like really good and it's free. Well, I tried DaVinci, and my video that I had just made a minor edit on, the video ended up coming out super choppy and like not good. Yay, finally a save point. Don't worry about that. So I don't really know what to do about editing and such. I'm also not sure when in my schedule I'd be able to put editing on top of everything else that I'm doing. So My school was shit and didn't have any of those editing classes. Well, it wasn't a class just all about editing. It was called interactive media, and it taught basically almost all the Adobe products. We also learned some Audacity, which is how I make my sound effects, which is free and amazing. I love Audacity. Oh boy. There's cages. I'm scared. I have to interact with the cage. Oh lord. Here. You want to do Tricky Towers again? Hell yeah. I'd be down. Oh.
I need more blood.
Oh my.
Bloodstained.
Okay then. Alrighty then, that was an entrance.
Scarlet Cyclone.
Woo!
Scarlet Thrust. Huh. Scarlet Cyclone. Scrumptious.
Ah! Stop it!
Scarlet Thrust.
Stop it!
Huh. Yeah. Huh.
You're harder than Jabel was!
Scarlet Thrust. Yeah. Scarlet Cyclone.
Ah, I just need to stay down, damn it!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Scarlet
yeah.
Thrust.
I thought... Oh god, okay.
Yeah.
I saw that break in the wall, and I thought it was like a secret wall in the middle of the boss room. But no, it was just an impact mark.
Yeah. Scarlet Thrust.
No.
Scarlet Cyclone.
Boink.
Yeah. Scarlet Cyclone.
God damn it, every time. I'm literally burning through my...
Yeah. Scarlet Thrust.
burning through my meals. I just realized I'm currently hitting her clothes off, because every time I hit her, blood flies out. Of course. And since her clothes are blood... this game... That's like the one thing I could do without in this game, is the amount of just blatant fan service.
Bloodstained.
No, stop, no, no.
Scarlet Thrust.
She just...
Die.
She just healed herself entirely.
Scarlet Thrust. Yeah. Scarlet Thrust.
Ow. I can't keep doing this. Come on. Anything I can eat for, like, anything? Okay, I think if I don't just die here, or if I do just die here, if I don't win this, damn it! No. Damn it! Damn it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to warp back to the village. I'm gonna get myself prepared for this, because there's a few things that I know I can do. Namely, crap. I can make armor, and I can make food. That'll keep me alive longer. Oh, and then when I get the blood steel here from her, I'm just thinking ahead. If I get the blood steel from her, I can then go into the blood fountain. Huh. Okay, well, thank you. Dude just took me right to the end. Oh. Yeah, closest warp room is gonna be going all the way back around. Alright, well, at least I'll know where to go now. B. Oh, that's a thing. Hey, Wakey, how you doing? Give me a shout out. Ah, wrong person. Boop. How you doing tonight, man? Okay, so we're gonna go all the way down and over. Excuse me, kitty. Pretty damn fine though, just work. Thought I'd bring you up while I work. Also, fuck cap locks. Yeah, I hate cap locks. Yeah, caps lock is like it's good in certain circumstances, so that you don't just have to keep holding shift. But I don't think I ever really use it much on my actual keyboard. I only use like the semi caps lock on my phone for if I'm like typing in all caps, but if I'm doing it on my keyboard, I'll just hold shift the whole time. Okay, so we've got a few things to do to get ready before we go and try to fight that thing again.
Here's what I've good.
Silver, awesome.
Here's good.
Ooh,
Have you learned?
got
Here's
a
what
ring.
Good.
Awesome, thank you.
Got any? Here's what I've turned up on monsters.
And these are just ones I still have, just haven't completed, so. Wait. Everything I need is over here. Yes, the internet here is so bad, so it buffers all the time. I got you open to support. Thank you, man. It's very much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day at work.
What are we transmuting this time?
I need to craft. Go over to armor. That one's good. 55 and 36. This was the one I was looking at before, but yeah, no, this is actually really good for just straight up defense. Great and equip. Which is what I need. I just need straight up defense. Hats. Oh, I thought I had a lily tail and a fairy wing. Guess not. May have gotten it on runs where then I ended up dying and then losing that. No weapons that are real great for me. Might as well make as many of these as I can. Try, man. How's the stream so far? It's going pretty good. I haven't been live for very long, about just over half an hour. But we're having a good time. Can't make any of these, even though I need to. Just make a bunch of rice balls, I guess.
I'll go with this. Great.
Enhanced shards? I can level up my flame cannon,
I'll go with this.
which I use during combat quite a bit, so
I'll go with this.
do it a few times.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Cool.
You know, shard research has advanced during the 10 years you slept.
How so?
By using alchemy to add new matter to the shards, we can change their properties. They evolve. For example, an offensive shard's range may widen or reach targets further away.
Ah, so they'll become easier to use.
To put it more simply, yes. But I should make special mention of enchantment shards. They require a large number of materials to transmute, but they function similarly to skill shards. In other words, they work even when you don't have them equipped.
Yeah, that's my passive
quite an
shards.
advancement.
Alright, so speaking of shards, let's go over here. Yellow.
Another message arrow has arrived from Zangetsu.
Oh, has it?
In this chamber where the bell tolls, seek the demon woman basking in blood.
Yep.
A female
That's
vampire,
what I'm
perhaps?
planning on fighting.
Vampires drink blood. They don't bask in it. Wait, there's more. The room was an ocean of gore. From some grisly battle, perhaps. And if I'm reading this right, the demon he spoke of was able to instantly collect this blood without laying hand or lips on it. Well, that means even the slightest wound in her presence would put me in danger. She won't be easy to defeat. You had best go in prepared.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
What
Sell
are you looking to
shards.
sell?
I haven't used this in forever, so I'm gonna sell that.
Is this right? Thank you. Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this thank you? Is this thank you? Is this when we have a deal? Is this many thanks? Is this when we have a is this when we have a deal? Is this right? When we have a deal. Is this thank you?
Oh, I have this faster single-handed. I'm not using a single-handed sword. I need to swap that out.
What are you looking to buy?
I need to buy
Is this right?
5 of
When we have
these.
a deal.
Because again, I'm gonna need them. Can I just take the entire stock?
When we have a deal? Is this 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 many thanks?
I just realized
What are you looking to say?
I just bought a shit ton of flour. It's not even worth selling at this point. Damn it. I thought the stock meant how many she had in stock, not
What are you looking to buy?
not how much I could buy. Or not how much I had in stock. Damn it.
Is this many thanks?
Okay, I'm just
Is this when we have a deal? Is this when we have a deal? Is this many thanks?
gonna buy 5 of
Is
everything.
this when we have a deal? Is this when we have a deal? Is this many thanks? Is this thank you? Is this when we have a deal? Is this many thanks? Is this thank you?
Ta-da.
Is this when we have a deal? Is this many thanks?
Okay. That could have been better. Holy water, I could use that.
Is this when we have a deal?
Is
Is this thank you? Is this many thanks? Thank you.
Okay, so now that we have all those ingredients, now we're gonna see if we can't go over here to this dude.
Are you eating? What are we transmuting this time?
That'll be eaten properly. And just make a ton of these.
I'll go with this. Great. I'll go with this. Great.
Alright.
Promise you'll stop.
So now that I've done all that, go over here. Save.
Another page in your...
That did 1 damage to me. Okay, so now we warp back to the cathedral. And go back to where we found that save room. There was a thing I could... There's a thing I could check to see if it was useful. It looked like a path of some sort. That I need to look at. Right, shards. Sword expertise. That's not doing anything for me right now. Faster casting. Yeah. By the way, what's my, Never mind. I need Reflector Ray on right now to maneuver, so... Oh, and there we go. Can you not? Yeah. Okay, this was the way that there's something secret over here. Let me shards over to flame cannon. Let's see what this thing can do now. Is that 4 shots of the flame cannon? That is 4 shots of the flame cannon. Okay, awesome. Cool. Death cry. Regale your surroundings a chilling and damaging cry. Alrighty then. Got cake! I got a recipe for that cake, yo! Okay. So now I just... That's 4 shots that all do 22, so... 4 times 22, 88. It does 88 damage every single time I cast that. That is if I hit with all 4. Which more often than not I do, so... And some enemies it's 35, okay. Depends on their resistances, I guess. 4 times 35 is... 150? Oh, hello. Alright. Is that right? Because 4 times 30 would be 120. 4 times 5 is 20. Yeah, 150. I'm not going for that chest. I'm just gonna keep moving. Ah. Ah. Uh-oh. This is not a good place to be. Excuse me, monkey. Ah! Monkey. Okay, so now we're here. Now we can save. We're back. After getting prepared, I should be able to take on Miss Bloodbath in there. But we'll see, hopefully. It's not gonna be easy. Yeah. Ah, her name's Bloodless. I didn't even look at her name before. I was just too...
Scarlet Cyclone. Scarlet Rust.
I was too intensely in the battle.
Scarlet Rust. Scarlet Cyclone.
I don't know what hitting her umbrellas do, but...
Scarlet Rust.
I can, so I am.
Scarlet Rust. Scarlet Cyclone.
Ah, even ducking! How do I avoid Scarlet Cyclone other than just getting on the other side of her?
Scarlet Rust. Scarlet Cyclone.
I guess that is how I do it. Just get on the other side of her. I can also do heavy damage while I'm doing that. Okay, this is why we bought a bunch of things.
Scarlet Rust. Scarlet Rust.
Ooh.
Scarlet Rust.
Ah, the umbrellas do a lot of damage. Good to know, good to know. God, I just healed myself and then...
Scarlet Cyclone.
Damn it. rather take the 59 than the 86 that Scarlet Cyclone hits me with.
Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Cyclone. Bloodstained.
Okay, so this is her phase 2.
Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Cyclone.
She casts faster and she casts different abilities. Is she doing it again? No. This is her new spell.
Scarlet Thrust.
It's just a blood tornado. Ah! Oh, there's 2 blood tornadoes. Ow.
Scarlet Cyclone.
Okay, how the fuck? Okay, I'm still right now going through all of my new items that I just made and bought. So I haven't even delved into the food items that kept me alive last round. So
Scarlet Cyclone.
I think might be okay. Unless she has a round 3.
Scrumptious. Scarlet Thrust. Blood Rain.
Blood Rain. Oh god. Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Scarlet Thrust.
That rice bowl is just like everything. Best. It's gotta be one of the best food items. Probably not. It's probably much better. It's just that's the best one that I've got currently in my.
Scarlet Cyclone.
Damn it! How do I avoid that?
Die.
Oh shit! I forgot the die is a.
Scarlet Cyclone. Scarlet Thrust.
I forgot her die is a.
Blood Rain.
That's a thing. Ooh! I stopped her blood rain. Yes, I got her. Ooh, and that's why. There we go. Absorb blood from nearby enemies to restore your health. Oh, that's nice. What was I gonna say? That's why I stocked up. Because I knew I was gonna get hit a lot. I would need to survive. So we're gonna head on back. Okay, we're going to head back and we're gonna save, because holy shit. Okay, so now we have Bloodsteel. So now we can do even more things.
Another page in your story.
Scrumptious.
Didn't mean to do that. Could restart from the last checkpoint, because I just wasted one of my better healing items. And those are very, very important in this game. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's try this again. This time, let's not accidentally use the thing. So Bloodsteel. Guess just have that equipped. I'll try it out on whatever enemy I come up to next, I guess. Whenever I take damage. Red Umbrella. It's just a sword. Alright. Unlocked a new pathway. Oh, we're in here. Oh. Easy there, big guy. That didn't hit me? Alrighty then. I'm not gonna question that. Oh, hey. Rocker girl. Haha. Fuck you. So, oh, all the blood that ends up on the ground. That's what I steal. And then it does a little bit of damage too. Yeah. Cool. Hey, Akuma, how you doing? It's been a little while. I'm gonna go back to Gale Crawler for right now, though. Just because it costs less MP to use and does more damage. I doubt I'm gonna be using Bloodsteel a whole lot other than how to move around. So, like, the place that I need to use it at. Cool. No. Fuck you, Chair Mimic. That's a dragon. Hello. I killed your master! Or at least a bigger version of you. I'm doing alright. It's yeah. I'm loving this game so far. I say so far like I'm not, like, 7 hours into it. Oh right, I have these rings that I haven't even, like, looked at what they do. Higher attack, a much higher attack. Ooh. Actually no, it's only up by 4. That's up by a lot more. Ooh. I'm gonna equip that. And that's just a better version of the one I already had equipped. Awesome. So now I don't even have anything on my face. Which, honestly, those items were getting a little annoying when, like, dialogue options and stuff were happening. It's like, I can't see my face! No more GF for you, sadly? Oh no! I'm sorry, Akuma. Well, I know how that feels. It's never easy, but I guess the... Yikes! Okay, that hurt. Nope. Okay. Ever played Castlevania before? Is it good? I like it. The only thing that I didn't like about Castlevania was the controls. They get a little clunky sometimes. And I think this game, because it's the same creators, just Konami sat on the IP, and so the creators crowdfunded this game. They fixed that with this game. The controls are so smooth. I love it. Where was I gonna... Oh yeah, just the entrance. But yeah, I think the best solace that I can give in like terms of breakup stuff, is went too fast. She wasn't sure if she was ready for it or just trying to forget her previous breakup. That's fair. That honestly, that probably for the best then. And that doesn't sound like it's like
Another page in your story.
it doesn't sound like it was like unamicable. So that's good. Unless I mean I don't know the situation, so it could have been, and I just don't know. Ow, hey, no. Bad doggy. Stop doing 1 damage to me. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Ah. Boop. Melting bone and bone toss. Oh wait, there's a thing down here. There's a path I never went. It doesn't look like I ever could. Okay, awesome. Both agreed the best was to end it. It was short, so it didn't hurt so bad. Well, at least you found out pretty early on rather than, like, deep into the relationship. Here we go. Alright, so there's a lot of blood here. So what we're gonna do... Blood Steel. Ta-da! And new area. Now, before I just start running into here, I'm gonna go up here and save. Yep, just have no mood now. That's very fair, and that's gonna be the case for a little bit, unfortunately. But I think you suffered one of the most. I don't know what to do, and I don't really want to do things.
Another page in your story.
Yeah, that's fair. That's the depression. I know that all too well. Having experienced nearly the exact same thing myself, that's gonna be the case for a little bit. Just keep, you know, take care of yourself. Even if you don't feel like it, make sure that you're getting, like, food, water. Even if you don't feel hungry, still try to eat something because, like, your body needs it to survive. And eventually, you know, I don't mean to sound like apathetic to it, but it's honestly the truth. You'll move on. Like, and then I don't mean that in like a passive way. It's just like that's what happens. I eat and drink and all that. I take Doggo for a walk so I can get my head on the dog more than other things. That's a good way to approach it. Just like do some stuff that is fun, it's active, and will take your mind off of things. That's a very healthy way to kind of cope with all that. Oh, there's swimming in this game. I didn't know that. Okay, before we just run into the swimming section. Hahaha, funny number. Yeah, seeing worse in that case. That case is kind of basic, if I can call it that. Like, yeah, that's honestly, like, I've been there a couple times myself. I've been through worse as well. That's probably one of the most, not to sound like it wasn't a big deal, but it is one of the more, like, easily recoverable breakups. Or types of breakup. I don't know. I feel like I'm minimizing it, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I don't words good. Yeah, I know what you want to say. I'm thinking the same. Yeah, it's like it happens. It still sucks. It still doesn't feel good at all. But it'll get better. What did I just pick up? Picked up a thing. I don't know what it was. Was it equipment? Oh. I didn't even know I grabbed that. Oh, rose ring, that was it. Ah, I don't need that. Hey Liz, how you doing? Been played on for 3/4 of a year in a relationship. That was another level compared to this. Yeah, no. Oh, getting like led on or played. That's just. That's. Yeah. That is probably one of the worst feelings ever. I know that one. Yeah. No, okay. Why do I still have reflector ray on? I need flame cannon. Where the fuck am I going? Also, I've only uncovered 47% of the map. God, this game's long. But I don't mind it, because this is a great game. I love it. Is that Shovel Knight? That's Shovel Knight. That is supposed to be Shovel Knight. That is supposed to be Shovel Knight. That was a knight in blue armor with horns and a shovel. This is Shovel Knight. He even had the dig. God damn it. That's literally just a that entire enemy is just a Shovel Knight reference. You fight Shovel Knight in this game. Yeah, that whole animation is straight out of Shovel Knight. Another great game, by the way. Love Shovel Knight. I played the hell out of it before I started streaming. Like, when that game came out, I was on it. That was fun. Wow, I'm hurting. I'm worried because I don't have a save spot anywhere around here. Definitely one of the worst. You feel like shit after that, doubting every fucking thing. Yeah, no, the trauma and stress that comes from that scenario just lasts fucking forever. And it's like, you never know in your relationships if you're like okay or not, because you think things are okay and then it turns out, oh no, it turns out it wasn't at all. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. How am I today? I'm doing good. We technically finished this game, at least one of the endings. The non-canon ending that's just like, oh hey, we killed Jabel, it's over, thank you for playing. And then it's like, well, but then there's also all of this other part to do first to get the true ending. So that's what we're doing now. We're actually continuing on with the game and getting the true ending. Okay, we're gonna just pop open our inventory right here and let's eat some pork cutlet. That sounds good. Ow. This thing is lethal. Oh, please no. I killed an eyeball that was rolling around on the floor at the speed of sound. He has places to go. Oop. Gotta follow my rainbow. Ah! Oh lord. Okay, let's eat some chocolate cake. Yep, she was the one I gave a chance to after that, and honestly, I'm not so bad about it after all, because at least she took time to discuss it. That's good. Yeah, like, honestly, that's the best case scenario, where, like, it's one of those where it's like, hey, can we talk, and it's not like a whole big thing, it's like, it's like lessening the blow as much as possible, which is very appreciated in situations like that. Secret wall! MP max. Trying out Remothered. What's that? Ah! Okay. Screw all of these enemies. Just gonna keep moving. Where the hell is a save room down here? Jeez. Ah. Can I not swim down yet? I can't. Which I'm assuming is an ability that I've gotta get. Oh, I crit him. Awesome. Well, I get that, A-list, but what kind of a game is it? Okay, warp zone. I'm gonna use the warp zone to go back up here and save. Yeah, happy my first relationship out of that was like this, because, yeah, it kind of breaks you, but not taking you completely down again. Yeah. It's like, it sucks, but at the same time, it's nowhere near that level, and, like, honestly, that's probably how most breakups should be, but where it's not malicious, it's just, you know. Stealth horror. Well, mine F me up.
Another page in your story.
Wait, what? What F'd you up? Hey, let's... These assholes. Oh, your breakup? Oh, yeah. I just read your bio and I love it. Thank you, Wiggy. I like to try to be at least a little clever. I don't know if it ever comes across, but I don't know. I like making funny ha-has. Okay, so now we Ow. Splash, splash. Also, fuck, I don't mean to break up any combos. No, you're fine. Dude, that's, like, chat is about having 3 separate conversations at once. Don't worry. You are completely fine. Hope everything's going better for you guys, I really do. Yo, how you doing? Ah, you said to A-list. Graham says hi. No. Graham can go fuck himself. Hopefully he leaves next time I stream Animal Crossing. No. No, fuck Graham. He's a hamster with a god complex that moved into my island because the game forced him to. I had no say. He's not my son! No son of mine would ever act that way. You good? Doing like a normal empty being at the moment. My day goes eat, Netflix, walk the dog, eat, Netflix, eat again, and Netflix all the way to, or YouTube. That, I mean, you just summed up my life as well, except there's a little bit of streaming in there. Nah, no, I get that. It's not always easy. There was a save room right fucking here the whole time. Okay, cool, awesome. I just walked right by it because reasons I don't fucking know. Yo, then I basically have the same schedule. Exactly, like that's quarantine life right now. That's just how it goes. If you ain't eating or like on Netflix / YouTube, you're just kind of chilling. And occasionally some people have work to do, but most of us are kind of screwed out of that at the moment, so it's like, eh. That's an angry looking fish with multiple eyes. We're just gonna keep bouncing. Yeah, fried fish. Hope it's not one of those, because I don't know if I want to eat those. Those things are scary. Although, apparently there's like this one fish. I can't remember what it is. It's either a fish or a crab. I think it's a crab that is so ugly that no one buys it. But it's apparently like the best tasting crab ever. Oh, wow. Chat's just been going by and I'm just like, I'm just all over here talking about crabs. That sounds bad out of context. Dog do you have? What I eat, cause food good. Food is good. Pitbull mixed with something unknown. Ooh, I love pitties. You'll tell me your hype for the Hamilton release too? Yes. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that. Like, the music has always been great. I've never been one to just like sit down and listen to it myself, just because I'm into different types of music. But I want to watch that show like as a show. Like I'm hyped for that. Wish I could see a photo. Yeah. Let me pop up my Discord. You guys can hop in there, share Pitbull photos. Right as I'm popping on my Discord, there you go. Okay, what else was there? Dude, I hate seafood. Oh man, ooh, you hurt my soul. My favorite food is sushi. That statement just like pained me. My god, there was a save room right fucking here the whole damn time. I'm not gonna save, I'm just gonna heal. Okay, now I'll go this way. Keep going on this way, because this is, I think, the place I'm supposed to go. I await doggo photos. Same. I'm a cat person, but I do love me some cute doggo photos. The phone doesn't want to let me join, apparently. Stupid phone. Is it... Okay, is it... I have an idea of why it might not be working. Oh, I can do this. Is it opening up the, like, the link in Twitch? Like a Twitch browser? Because what usually works for me is then I take that page and then I hit open in browser and it'll open up my Discord app. And then I can accept it. Oh, that worked? It's not like I'm... I said it like I was like surprised that it worked, even though it works for me every time. But... Or is that what worked? I think that should be a better question. I don't know. I don't... Like I've established previously, I don't words good, so... I am awkward. Words are a not thing. Whee. Ah! Damn bats that do 1 damage, you're so annoying! Oh, another save room. I'll actually save her. Awesome, you made it. Honestly, it's adorable. Okay, well now I have to see it. thing is so cute. Oh, I love. That is the most adorable little thing. I love. Ah! Capacity up. Which has never really done anything for me, but it's always nice to get upgrades. Ooh. How cute is she? She is adorable. Got here 2 weeks ago? Aww. How old is she? That is so satisfying, just one-shot killing enemies. Thank you for the damage boost book. It makes my life fun. Wow, there's a lot of places in this area. Oh, Shovel Knight's back. Ow, stop it! More or less 2. I'll read that one after Shovel Knight's not trying to kill me. Was my birthday gift a little early because she was in a refuge. I didn't want to risk her being adopted by someone else. She needed to be seen by the vet, so I had to wait 5 days, and I went every single day to see her. Aww. That's amazing. I'm so glad that you were able to adopt her. That's... I love that. Max HP up, yes. Connect. There we go. Still a little baby, yeah. So, like, just barely fully grown. That is so adorable. I love it. Oh. Voice changer. Huh. Stat-wise, I can't use it right now, but it sounds like it would be, it sounds like it does other stuff as well, so... Oh boy. Circular Ripper. Swing a sharp rotating disc in the designated direction. Stop it, Shovel Knight! She has a little skincare to do, bath every week, and medicine morning and night. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're taking care of her. That's very sweet. Ooh, haha, funny number. Ow. I deserve that. B. Wait. Oh, this is... I think I know where this is. Yes! Finally, I unlocked this shortcut! Where I saw this, like, near the beginning of the game, and it's like... She literally follows me everywhere now. She's sleeping on the bed, even though my dad doesn't want to. But I'm not sleeping yet, so... So I say she can until I go to sleep. That's adorable. What's her name? I didn't even ask that. Call her Izzy. Aww. Izzy the pity. I love. That is so sweet. Whee! Oh, I got Shovel Knight's ability. Summon Shovel Armor. A shovel-wielding knight. Because I can't actually call him Shovel Knight, even though they're using the likeness of Shovel Knight. Wasn't 505 Games one of the ones that worked on Shovel Knight, I think? Them and Yacht Club? Because I think, if so, then they have a mutual developer. But... Wait. No! No, her name's Izzy. Yeah. Bonk. God, I feel overpowered right now. But then I'm gonna run into a boss and it's gonna be like... Just triples the widening of my asshole. Oh, 101. God. Doing so much damage to these things that don't need this much damage done to them. Ah. Whee. More combos? Awesome. Damn you, Shovel Knight. Ooh, max MP. Now, these things are sometimes outside save areas? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm starting to catch on that those bookshelves are outside of save areas. You know, 7 hours and 10 minutes into this game, I'm finally picking up that. Damn it. See, you're not dum-dum, I am dum-dum. 7 hours into this game, I'm just now registering the signal for, hey, this is a save room. Sorry, I missed a couple minutes of the stream. Doggo made me drop the phone because she wanted cuddles. Aw, that's okay. Couldn't say no. Well, good. You missed me being dum-dum. Critical ring. Ups crits. Okay. Whee! It's K, I dum-dum 24/7. I mean, fair. That's valid. I feel the same. Not about you, obviously. It's I as well dum-dum 24/7. Bonk. Yeah. Oh, I got his shovel. Now, question is, how good is the shovel? That is weak compared to what it actually is in Shovel Knight. Still can't swim. Understood. Okay. I had to make sure, because it could be misconstrued. And then I just sound like an asshole. So where am I missing something?
Another page in your story.
How do I go up over there? Because it looks like the ceiling is open, so that might be where I need to go. We'll see. It's like, otherwise, what is the purpose of this section? Let me try. Ah, here we go. Ah! Discord's so full of notifications at the moment, my brain just exploded trying to read what they were saying. That just went like no paint logic. Yeah, I get that. Happens to me a lot with different Discords where it's just like, well, that's a lot going on over there. Can I just go up this way? Damn it, come on. There we go. No chair mimic. I sat in a chair mimic and I survived. Wait. Aha! What capacity? So it doesn't look like I can do anything in here right now. Ah! Release Toad. Okay, where do I go? What do I need to do? There's something down down to the left, but I need to swim to get there. And I can't swim. At least I don't have that ability yet. So, like... Oof, phone died. Oh no, Wayless! That's no good! Bonk. Bonk. Oh, nope, I didn't bonk. I didn't bonk! Now. Can you not? There we go. No good, like how you treat your— He's not my son! And I'm insulted that you think he is, because my son, if I was to have one, would not act in any manner close to Graham. May not have had the best father figures in my life, but I know how not to do that. Ruby and Emerald. There's a couple different ways I could take that joke. So what was the purpose of coming down here? Because I don't feel like there was one. BRB? Alright. We'll be here. Bonk. 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 Ah! Okay, so how do I learn how to swim? Unless... Reduces MP consumption. Yeah. Bonk. Oh.
Yeah.
No. Dang it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go around, but it seems like I will. Bitch. Wait, why are my eyes glowing? Hold on. It's that shard. It's like, what the hell is that? But yeah, it's that shard. Ah! Damn mocha weeds. How this guy didn't die, I have no idea. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I guess what I've been doing, without actually saying it, I'm going to warp to the village and ask Dominique what the hell I'm supposed to be doing right now, because I don't know.
Blessing upon you.
Stretch. I also need to sell some shards before I collect too many.
Killed.
Okay.
Have you? Here's what I've turned. Killed. Have you? Here's what I've turned. Kill those.
Cool. Hey, Dominique. Have you heard anything from Sangetsu?
I have something new to offer you.
Nope.
What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Then we have it. Is this thank you? Is this many thanks? Is this then we have a deal? Is this thank you? Is this thank you? Is this thank you? Is this thank you? Is this then we have? Is this then we have a deal? Is that then we have a deal?
Hey, Louise, how you doing?
What are you
Welcome.
looking to buy? Is this right? Thank you. Is this many thanks? Thank you.
Alright, and then I got some gold armor crafting things.
Blessing.
Recipe for gold armor, so let's see.
Staying up late tonight?
Doing good, how about you? I'm doing alright. I love this game, and I'm having a blast playing it, so.
What are we transmuting this time?
Craft? Where's the gold armor that I apparently... Oof. That's what it is. Ooh, that flame mail. What do I need for that? I need 1 gold, 1 Bix Bite, whatever the hell that is, 5 flame rounds, and 4 flame rings. That's a lot. Ooh, there's some good stuff in here. Okay. Nothing I can do with anything right now, but... Might as well start trying to get these. Make some flame rings. If I want to eventually get that, I want to eventually get that thing.
I'll go with this.
If I prepare these,
Great. I'll go with this.
I wonder if it'll open up any,
Great. I'll go with this.
anything for me to make.
Great! I'll go with this. Great! I'll go with this. Great!
Nope, I just have more ingredients though. That's good.
Stop back often.
Hmm. I wonder, is there a place over here that I wasn't able to get to before, but maybe I can now? Nope. Oh, wait. There is a thing up there, I just don't know how to get to it.
Blessing upon you.
Okay. I have no idea how to get up there to grab that thing, but whatever. Welcome back, Akuma. Bonk. Do a heckin' bonk. Okay, so I officially have no idea what I'm doing, but we're zoom stuff. Maybe this way? I wonder. Is it video game logic or physics logic? Video game logic. Awesome. I mean, I guess you could argue that magic fire isn't really fire and can be sustainable in water, so I'm very confused where I need to go now. Leveled up. Awesome. Boop. Those things scare me. The amount of just absolutely devastating abilities they have. It's like, everything else in this cave is like, oh, one-shot kill, maybe two. Like, and then there's that thing that's just like, hey, let me just fuck up your day for a little bit here. Y'all wanna see some fucking? Okay, very confused where I need to go. Up that way, maybe? I feel like I ran into something over here that, like, stopped me from progressing. But I'll double check. How far am I into the game? I'm about 7 hours in. Probably 7.5 at this point. And I've got, Yeah, that's what stopped me. I've got about... How much of the map did it say? 53.30%? I just beat the Bloodsteel lady, and now I'm down here. Because I used Bloodsteel on the fountain. I also saw the ending, at least the first one. The not true ending, where you just run in and kill Jabel, and then that's it. Good job. That's the end of the game. Congratulations, you did it. It's very anticlimactic.
Another page.
So now I'm working on getting the true ending, but I need to learn how to swim. I don't know where to get that ability. I don't think they have swimming classes in Demon Castles, so I think I'm out of luck on that front. If you've played this before, Wakey, and know what to do, feel free to give me some tips, or else I'm just gonna look at the guide that I currently have pulled up when I beat the game the first time and was like, wait, that was the end of it? And then I looked it up and it's like, no, that was one of two endings. The second ending is gotta go kill the Blood Lady. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just running in a random direction at this point. What was this? Oh, this was the bridge, and that was the train, and then it took me to the underground lab, right? Where I think I got everything in there. Okay. Guide, help. Aqua Stream. Yep. Oh. Okay, I thought that might be the case, but I was like, you know, usually I get progression items from, like, bosses, not normal enemies. I need to kill that jellyfish thing that I killed before until I get the shard that lets me propel myself. That makes sense. I thought it would have been from a boss, not a normal enemy. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to fight him. I'm just gonna run into the save room. Okay, now I've got to remember where that jellyfish was.
Another page in your...
Ah.
blessing upon
Wait, was it down here or was it that way? I think it was this way. That's one way to just speed by this whole thing. Whee! Save him.
another page in your...
Ah! No. Yeah. Hmm.
blessing another page in your...
Okay, so is it this way? I'm hoping it's this way. 'Cause if not, nope, it wasn't. Where it must have been down there then, right? Okay. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna take the shortcut. And we're gonna get to the warp area and we're gonna warp fast travel down into that section. Because I wasn't sure if that was where the thing was or if it was like it was over there, so I took a 50-50 chance and turned out it was wrong, so now we go with the other place. Still here from discharging, no problem, Alis. I'm glad you're here. Excuse me, Shovel Knight. Ooh, double kill. I shall clear a path. Oh wow. Just drop down onto those two. Do I have to go all the way back around? There's gotta be a faster way up there, right? Nah. Unless... It's bouncing off the roof. You'd think this would be the way out, but... Ah. Ah. Makes me upsetty spaghetti. Whee. Bonk. Unless I can just keep going this way and there's a warp area. I don't have to go all the way back up and around. It's probably what I could have done in the first place, rather than what I did. But instead, I decided to be a dum-dum.
I'll take you to
Oh, right. I've got to sit down on it. And then he'll... Whee! Right here. So now we're gonna go all the way to here. And hopefully eventually kill a jellyfish until he spawns the thing. Eventually. Here you are. Nope. Got aquatic blood though. Guess that's good. Nope. Okay. Next. There we go. Finally. Aqua Stream. MP is not consumed underwater. Nice. Okay, so I just shoot in the opposite direction. And, I just go, whee! Oh, open up a wall. Wow, this is damaging underwater. Or this is just a damaging ability. Water Horse Man. I guess... Do I not have... Oh, do I have to drain the water? Because I can't get to the chests like this. This is just a damaging ability. And be able to just blast it like a chain gun underwater. It's nice. Die. I might as well kill the other one because I need to kill these things. 7 out of 8, awesome. Cool. Get reflector ray. Oh, I can't actually go through there right now. I can't go through there until I guess I drain the water. I guess I can't use reflector ray underwater. Alright. Got all 8 of those. Whee! Fishy! Heading low. Alright, so there's that section up there. And then there's a section even further down. One place at a time. Ah! Ah! Don't get lost. I surprisingly, even though all of these places look very similar, I think it's because of the map. Like honestly, I would be completely lost down here without the map. The map system in this game is like really, really good. Ooh, crit. Make secret walls visible to the eye. Ooh. That's nice. Just not die for a second. This water pulse is, or aqua pulse, is nice. Honestly. Okay, okay, just gotta get to the safe room. Whee! I'm starting to get to the point where my eyes are getting blurry, so I probably can't go for all too much longer. I'll probably go till about midnight, which is about 15 minutes. No, it's not exactly super long, but my stomach is doing the rumblers, and my eyes are starting to get cross-eyed, blurry, and watery, so I can only go for so long. Whee! Also, it might be partly because I've been looking at screens most of the day. Earlier today, good buddy and mentor Slurpaglurp, his girlfriend Sierra, and our great friend Slevin Kalevra all interviewed Larry Sharp, who was a libertarian gubernatorial candidate and also vice presidential candidate for the libertarians. It was a really, really great what's it called? Really great interview. Very, very informative. But I watched that literally right before I went live. All 3 hours of it. And then so now I'm like, it was 3 hours of intellectual discussion. So my brain's already like, oof. And then everything I've done in here so far. So I'm not quite 100% today. Okay, so we're gonna start making our way over to the other place. Haha. This Aquajet is honestly... What is the actual... I've called this thing like 3 other names at this point. What is the name of this shard? Aquastream, that's it. Aquastream. Great fucking shard. I'm loving it. Does so much damage so quickly. Ah! Yeah. Bonk. Bonk. I didn't need to do that, but I did anyway. Oh, there we go. Stream! Oh god, I'm poisoned. I feel like this ability is just like the... This ability is like the ability form of the meme, wanna see how hard I can piss? And just... To anyone who is not familiar with the meme, that sounds fucking like just either disgusting or just crazy, but it is a meme. It does exist. Another page. Ah. Right. Gotta go up to the left. I remember now. Thought that was the entrance, was not the entrance, was actually just a rock wall. Now, I'm not completely replacing the flame cannon with Aquastream. At least not until I upgrade Aquastream a bit more. Because I can still think of some uses where flame cannon is more effective than water stream, Aquastream. Like boss battles. You can get off a flame cannon shot much quicker than laying into them with Aquastream. Ow. No. Haha. Okay, so... Ow. that doesn't do me any good right now. Not until I, do whatever I need to do to just drain the water. Killed him, but he still hit me. All right. I know where I need to go. Or more specifically, left. Because right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at that stage of night. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it right here. I'll know where I need to go. Hopefully. Ow. If not, I'll just look at the map and see the gaping hole of an area to my bottom left. Yeah. Whew. Not gonna be able to stream tomorrow, but hopefully the day after that I'll be able to stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let me see who is online and available for a raid. Ooh, speaking of Slevin Galebra, who's currently online playing South Park, which would be a fun little thing to do. So let's raid him. Make sure I spell it right. Yep. Alright, I hope you guys can join me for this raid. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are absolutely incredible. Hope to see you around next time that I stream this. And yeah, have a great night, and I'll see you around.